So first of all, I welcome you for VB's second lecture. So I'll be opening my existing file. This is Visual Basic. This is Visual Basic 6.0. So how to open your existing project? My existing project is stored into lecture folder. So let's check it out. And last time we have created an exe. So the simple way is that you click on file, you click on existing. You can search for the folder or you can go into recent. If you go into recent, you'll be finding lot many files. And in last time, I've created a Tata Motors file on my desktop. So I click on it and I open it. So my existing project is open. So when my existing project is open, last time we did a small program. That is what we just write a program and that we clicked on this and it says hello. Now we'll be writing a program which will do addition of two numbers. For that, I'll be requiring three types of control. Fine. But before that we'll be understanding like how to go for second program. To write second program in existing project, we are going to right click on this project. We have to say add. We are saying form, and now we'll be adding a form. So one form is added. Second thing, we are going to rename the form. See, I'm changing name property of the form, and that is frm add two numbers. So the addition of two numbers is that I'm changing title of this form. I'm just trying to change the title of this form. So I'll be saying addition of two numbers. The form is there. Addition of two numbers. So it is done. After this, I try to insert this. This is label. Label is that thing which is displayed here. So I enter first label. Again I enter drag and drop second label. Then I enter third label. Now I am to accept input. To accept input, there is an option which is called as text box. See here, it's a text box. I click on this. I said this is my first text box. I click on this. This is my second text box, and this is my third text box. Now what happens? The sizes of this text box are not same. So how to make them equal? So click on first text box. Shift hold control key and select all the text box. Right click on them. So there is no property right now. So just select all of the text box, go into format and say make size widthwise same, and as well as format makes size height was also same. So all are in same size now with same width, but they are not properly aligned. So how to align them? Again going to format, say align and say align left. So everything is just aligned. Now I am to run this. I am to add a button here. This is my first button. I am to add one more button. So again I go here, I add button. See, this is command button. So I'm entering second command button. So these are two buttons enter. Now I'm to run this. This is the label here. And I want to have a label title here. So to add label title in VB, I click on label. There it shows an option which is called as caption. So it is only available. See, this caption option is available for this labels as well as button. For text box, caption is not available. Similar to caption, there is a text property, and we can set and get properties into this text property. So first of this, I click on this label first. I right here I say enter number one. I go for the second number. I say enter number two. I go for third one. I say addition keys. So addition is that. I'm just trying to rename it now. I right click it. I go into properties. Fine. I say this as txt number one. It's gone. I'm going for the second one. This is txt number two, and this is answer. Txt answer. See, I'm changing name property of this. Second, these are buttons. So I'll be changing name of this. I'll be saying addition. I'll be saying cmd add, and this is cmd clear. cmd clear. Fine, but caption is not changed. So I click on this caption. I say this is clear clear. Again I click on this. Again I say clear clear. So it's not clear now. This is add. So we're saying addition. Once this is run, this is okay for me. I save this form. I have to save this into same folder again. So I go back. I go to my desktop. In desktop, my customer name is Tata Motors. In Tata Motors, there is a form folder. So this is my second form folder. I'm creating it. So it is saved there. Once that form is being saved, I say run. It creates small problem. It is running, but it is running my old program only. So how to change flow of this? It's very simple. Go into project, choose properties, and choose second option. That is what F, FRM add two numbers. I click on this. Now if you run this, automatically your second program runs. The first, when my second program runs, this has to be clear. So I write my own individual procedure to clear this box. So how to write your own function? It's very simple. I double click on this. I double click on this. And the first statement which you are going to write, that is option explicit. What is this? This makes you to define compulsory all your variables. So you have to define all your variables, and that is compulsory. So I am writing a procedure. So I how to write a procedure is very simple. I go to tools. I say add procedure. I enter procedure name. Let that be called as clear fields. So this is going to clear my all fields. So this is my first button. This is txt. See, I press control space bar and I will be saying txt number one. Clear the value of it. This is for number one, number two, and answer. This is my answer. This is number two. So it has been clear, but nothing happens. Why nothing happens? We have written a procedure, but we have not called it. So when we are going to call it, so I double click on this and form, and I say call clear field procedure. That means what? When I load my form, first call this method, which will clear all the data from the text box, and then the form appears. So I click on this, it shows me, and everything is clear. Now what is the condition? I have to enter value here. I enter to enter value here and just say addition. It's not showing. So how to do addition? Now I want to write a code inside this. So I double click on this. I double click on this, and now it is ready to accept data. So what I do? I define three variables here. I define first variable integer, number one as double. Dim is for dimension. When you define any kind of variable into VB, it starts with dim. So this is number two, second variable, and dim answer as double. So first number variable should store value of number one. Second should store value of second parameter, that is number two. Fine. And now addition has to perform. So answer is equal to number one plus number. That has to be displayed into text box. So which is that text box? So it is txt answer. So this should show text. This should contain a text property, and that text property should hold answer. Answer. So let's try out. So this is what I defined the variables. I accepted values and assigned it to my variables. I done the processing, and then I shown the output, or I assign the output to my text box. That is my answer text box. My answer text box is this text box. So let's run it. So is that I'm entering first number, second number, clicking on this, it is saying 7. Fine. Now if you want to clear this, I click on this, nothing happens. Now the same procedure which I have written on my form load event, that means when my computer's form load, I want to call that same process when I click clear. So I copy paste it here. So I copy paste it here. Hello. हा. ठीक आहे चालतंय. आता मग तरी पण तुला तुला पण 5000 पेमेंट असणार त्यातले 3 मला तुझे. ओके कर. हो मला मला माहिती आहे तू करायला काम सुरू. आणि माझं नाव तुला टाकू नको आपल्यावर पार्टनरशिप. Correct. Very good. ठीक है. Correct. Okay. Very good. So this is that. Now when I run this, I click on this value. It shows me value. It says 7. I have to clear it. I click on clear. It will get clear. So when it clears, my cursor should be positioned back here. What should be done? A small property has to be added. So after I clear this form, I say on text box number 1, set focus. So set focus is the property which positions my cursor back to first text box. Let's check it out. So I'm entering this value. In addition, it's showing that, saying clear, it's been clear. So that is done. Now, one more thing. See, if I enter values here and make additions, I can change this thing. So this should not happen. But to do that, it's very simple. On form load of yours, you have to say, once everything is clear, this txt answer has to be what? To be read only, like, enable false. What enable false means? That if anybody enters data, it shows addition, it will nobody should be able to edit it. So it is showing in gray color and not making it active. So this is all, and this thing should be happen. So one more thing, before termination, I want one more button which will close this program. I can close my program from here also. But what is normal practice? Normal practice is close the program from here. So I click it here. I get one more thing here. Drag and drop here. So I write this as CMD exit. And now I specify a caption as what? Exit. I double click on this and I say end. To stop any program into VB, the command is end. So you are here. If I click on this exit, it's end. That is done. Now what is my requirement? If I want to open some another form from this form, what should happen? So I'm just making it little bit bigger. I'm clicking on this form and I want to open my first form, that is form first. So I say my command name has to be CMD open first form, and I'll be naming it as open. It's opening. I click on this. So what is my form name? It's FRM. See, my logical name is FRM. FRM form first. See, please see it here. FRM form first. Writing it here, and I'll be saying show that form. When I click this, I run the program. I click on this open. It shows me that form. When I click on that form, it shows me output. Fine. In this case, see, I can come directly to this form. So if I want to make it, there are basically two types of form: model and modulus. So if I say VB model, fine, I'll be checking out. So when you say VB model and try to go to another form, in the same screen it will not allow. That means unless and until you close this, you can't go it to the back to your master form. I close it and I'm back into master form. I'm exiting it. Now how we are going to create exe of this? So again, going to file. First press Ctrl F5 to compile everything. Once it is properly compiled, go into file, say make exe, and this time we are going to save our data into what? Exe folder. My last file was done on 22nd. I'm changing this. I'm changing this to another thing. It's 26 today. I'll be renaming it 26. I'm just creating this exe. I'm compiling it, and now it is closed. I'm saving and closing the program. So when I'm into like again Tata Motors folder, Tata Motors key, in this exe I'm having two exes. So I'll be opening second one exe. I double click on this and my program executes, and this is a small program which works on addition, clears, opens the file, says hello, you're out here, again exit. So everything is done. Thank you, friends.